Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, Barn on 11970. Thank you, as always, for listening to my channel, and hopefully this will get you to understand a little bit of the methods and madness of what they love to do. So I'm going to just show this really quick. This was something that was shown on my Facebook page by someone. Obviously, I'm not going to point them out, but this is an article that's going around. And I'm going to show you why it's actually, what the purpose of these things are, because most people sit there and say, well, why is this a big deal? Well, as you can see here, they have 30-plus hilarious reaction to Melania Trump's creepy, quotes, in quotes, White House Christmas decorations. And they show a whole bunch of people making all these funny gifts with the image on the right, and you're led to believe that somehow they created this demon-like entrance in the White House, and that's supposed to be a Christmas design. Now I'm going to show you something really quick, because somebody doctored the photos, and I'm going to show you what the photos really look like. And this will show how easy it is to trick people on the internet, because they don't want people to think about things. They want people to just react to things. So they know that people that don't like Trump for whatever reason, they're not going to verify these things. They're just going to say, oh, here's some information, and here's something I see, so it must be true. So let me show you what the real image is supposed to be, and you'll see the difference. Now, first, again, take a look at the right side where they're trying to make it that the Trump family is trying to make these very evil, Halloween-esque looking Christmas events. Looks very dark, right? Okay, so here's the real image. Okay, so you should be seeing that in a second. Give me a second to make sure it actually shows up. Gotta love the internet. And it's not showing it. Oh, there we go. All right, sorry about that. Gotta love how they mess with my channel. So that is the real image. Now that looks a lot different from what you're seeing in the images that they provide. So now you're going to say to yourself, okay, well, why is this a big deal? Well, the idea of these kind of situations is to distract people from what's going on with things, for example, like the net neutrality bill that they're trying to overturn. Their job is to get people to fight amongst themselves, because this is something that people can have fun with, especially if you're a Trump hater. So they can have people, instead of verifying the truth, and instead of paying attention to what's important, they can have people make all these funny things that they'll make a website for and promote. They'll have people fighting back and forth, saying, oh, you're an idiot, and oh, this is stupid, and get you to not pay attention to what they're trying to do, which is distract us from the net neutrality repeal on December 14th or any other event. And this is why I'll tell you right now, I'm going to make a prediction right now. So mark this down, that I really think there's going to be some kind of quote-unquote event that will just happen coincidentally, sarcastically he said, around December 14th, right before it, to make a nice distraction from what's about to be potentially repealed on that day. So I wouldn't be shocked if a day or two before December 14th, all of a sudden some quote-unquote event just happens to happen to where all the media is paying attention to it. Now, I hope I'm wrong, but that wouldn't shock me one bit, because they love to do these things around holidays or when there's distractions. Because if you look up, for example, the Federal Reserve Act of 1913, which is basically what's the reason for the demise of our economy and our freedoms, it was passed right in the Christmas holidays, when everybody was paying attention to buying Christmas presents, and when most politicians that may have opposed it were on vacation and holiday. They love to do these things. Look at some of the bills that Obama passed right on New Year's Eve, or the day before New Year's Eve, or right by Christmas, or like Trump is doing with this, or they're thinking about starting it all, the information going right around the Thanksgiving Day holidays. They want you distracted. So the media is going to be perpetrating lies, because look how easily I showed the truth of what image other people are showing, where it's all dark and creepy and looks really evil. Because they don't want you to pay attention to what's important. They want you to be distracted by these little silly things that get people emotionally charged. And it also proves that 99% of the people that pass that link around probably did not verify to see if it was true. They just said, oh, look what I'm seeing. How dare they? And that's creepy, and I'm going to make fun of it. Instead of saying, you know what? Let me verify to see if that picture has not been changed. And as you could see, it has. So be careful out there. Don't be distracted. And if you see these things, don't get emotionally involved, because that's exactly what they want you to do. And that means they want you, like a magician, to look over here while they do their little magic trick over here. It's all about sleight of hand, looking in different ways, being distracted. And the government, both Democrat and Republican, are there to distract you and make you fight amongst yourselves. And they'll all sit there pretending to be heroes and, you know, smile for the camera and tell you everything that you need to hear. And the media will do all these little things to get you angry, get you frustrated, or get you scared, and not get you to pay attention to what's really going on. So that's up to us to take responsibility back and to question things. And again, YouTube is going to say this is unadvertiser friendly, but I don't do it for the money. But it doesn't mean that they're right in what they're doing. They do it all the time to my videos. So I need you to share these things. I need you to like it. I need you to subscribe. I need you to check these things out for yourself. If you see something on the internet, question it. Because at the very least, you can confirm its accuracy. And isn't that something we all want? That's how you gain truth, is by investigating or confirming. Not by just taking something that's sent to you and saying, oh, that must be true because I'm seeing it or I'm hearing it from somebody that's quote-unquote reliable. Be very careful about that. So thanks for listening. Check out the whole video if you haven't, so you could see the original image I showed, because if you're just tuning in now, it probably doesn't make sense. And just don't be afraid to question things, and don't be distracted, because when there's a lot of distractions going on, it means governments are trying to hide things behind your back. Make sure you don't pay attention to them. And the media is all about not giving out truthful information. So what may seem like a silly thing is there for a purpose. It's there to get us to fight amongst ourselves instead of paying attention to the things that are very important. So thanks for listening. Have a great night, and I'll see you next video.